Sundays and Wednesdays. Yeah. 8 o'clock on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. It's the crew and you. Let's go.
You can't get any better.
Best thing about it, the way he did it the right way.
With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
Do y'all have anything to say about
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. Congratulations to my dog, Chuck Little John, the OG.
Y'all didn't notice I've been changing hats all night, have you?
No.
You've been doing it. And so, look, let me tell you, those dudes were the first one that I ever seen with the full tracksuit and no drawers. You know what I'm saying?
Understand that you can be at the bottom, you can be anything you want to be, and when that happens, you can be a champion like me.
Can you imagine 100 people just all yelling?
With the crew and you, to the crew and you. With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. I'm your boy G. To my right-hand side, we got still a South Carolina women's basketball fan, Chuck Little John. And underneath us both, we got the man who's sitting in the clouds, Decatur's realest, Corey Davis. What's up, fellas?
What's up?
Can you hear me? Can I be heard?
You can be heard, my brother.
Be seen, brother. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm having some G problems. The internet connection.
Look, you know that's bad when they come.
When they name it after you.
Look, when they call it a G problem, look. Hopefully I get that thing changed on Tuesday, man. I'm getting rid of AT&T, dog.
Why you gonna do that, man?
Hey, they gotta go. They gotta go.
Hey, I will say this here. Listen, he listened to you, but it didn't work because I ain't gonna lie to you. When I got somebody coming at me like, hey man, what's going on with G stuff, man? You know, he leaves me hanging. It's like, so what, we got this thing going on, and all of a sudden,
Look, wife said, please lift us up. Please.
Lift us up, not in prayer, in internet service. I know that's right.
Service, but it's rough out there. So welcome to the show, Crystal Wright and Rodney Little John. Make sure y'all check out my wife and the Wrights podcast. They have another episode that's out right now, Unplugged. This is the unplugged version of That's Right.
Unplugged version of it.
You got the unplugged version, man. So it's great.
So wait a minute. Give me a sample of what.
Make sure y'all check her.
He banging. Listen, please give me an example of what unplugged That's Right is. Give me an example of what we're looking for, what we can I guess attend to see. You know what I'm saying? What we gonna give me something.
Well, if you've been following That's Right in their podcast, they go viral a lot. A lot of their topics go viral. And when they go viral, they get a lot of feedback, let's say. And some of it is negative, some of it is positive. They address a lot of those issues or those comments. Am I frozen?
No.
Oh, okay. Hey, Corey's frozen.
Yeah, like Corey frozen.
Okay. So OG, I have several of those around the house.
You do? And you still got problems?
And still have problems, dog.
Wow.
Yeah, still have problems. I got them on every level in the house.
Wow.
And still, we have issues.
Corey, that mean he got multiple levels, man.
Look, I got one right here in the room with me. It's in the room
right over there. I keep mine right over there.
It's right here next to the TV.
Okay.
And still, yeah, I don't get it, man. So we're moving on.
I wish you luck, my brother.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. All right, man. Let's welcome everybody out there on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. Remember, bring a friend, tell a friend about the channel. When you come, man, don't come by yourself, man. Bring somebody with you. All right. This is episode 89, season 3. We will change seasons once the draft gets here. Once the draft gets here, we're going back. We're on to season 4. And we have lost Corey Davis, Decatur's realist. All right, so let's go ahead, man, and pay some bills real fast. My guy, none other than my wife loves him.
Are you in the market for a new home or looking to refinance your conventional, FHA, or VA loan? The Crew and you have the perfect guy for you, the mortgage guy, Alvin Jameson. That's right, Alvin Jameson at alvinjameson.com. You can also reach him as we do at 404-587-9033. Financing a home can be one of the biggest investments you can make. Go with the one the Crew and you trust, Alvin Jameson. And when you reach out to him, let him know you heard it from the Crew and you.
All right, let's go, baby. Hey, we got a great episode, man. Let's go ahead and jump right on in. But we're going to start here. And y'all, everybody knows, man, it is the NBA playoffs. We had the play-in games this past weekend and this week. And the New Orleans Pelicans did not make it in. And we got to start here, OG. I know you don't want to, but I had to start here. Because I think we have a problem. This right here is one of the comments that South Carolina native, Spartanburg own, Duke superstar, high flyer, the next LeBron coming into the league, Zion Williamson. He comes out and he says, I'm physically fine. Now it's just a matter of when I feel like Zion. I understand the magnitude of these games coming up, and I don't want to be out there hesitating or doing something that may affect my team in a bad way. I feel I'll be better cheering from the bench than out there on the floor with them. This was said before the play-in game that the Pelicans had against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Y'all tell me, what should these Pelicans do, man?
So you waiting on me to comment?
Well, right now, OG, I need you to say something to me, baby. I need
first of all
to hear from.
First of all, it's the first time you come by and try to give South Carolina and Spartanburg, South Carolina some props. Only when you try to talk about something negative. So that's the first thing I got a problem with. The second problem is, okay, if you're physically ready and you're not, I guess he's saying he's not mentally ready, then, he's my guy, he's my homeboy and everything, but still, you don't do the kind of things that he did prior to the game. If you're not going to play, you're not going to play. That means you're not going to warm up. You're not going to do anything. You just go sit down on the bench and cheer your team on. And I'm kind of torn with this. Because and the thing is, though, we never know. We talked about this many times on the show. We never know when somebody truly has a mental issue, or whatever the case may be. And we can't judge a person about it. If they do, they do, because there have been times where it had been considered for real, and it's been for real, and drastic things have happened. So, I'm not saying nothing drastic will happen with this. The only thing drastic happened with this is that he didn't play. He didn't go down with his brothers and go out there and participate. Which ultimately I think he should have for this, because it's one and done. So if you can help your team in any form or fashion, get a needed rebound, you don't have to shoot. You just go out there and rebound and nothing else. So to me, ultimately, like I say, he's my homeboy and I'm pro Zion, but I think he should have gone out there and played. But on the flip side of it, like I say, you can never say when somebody is mentally not ready. He said he mentally wasn't ready. And we can, on the flip side, we can think and we can say whatever we want to say, but ultimately, he's the only one that knows the real deal.
Right.
So, you can come out there and you can warm up, you can dunk and do all this kind of stuff, but then you say you're not ready to play. So I guess I'm kind of torn with that as far as what he said. But what did he say? Zion was at the Smoothie King. He wasn't at no Smoothie King. He was on the bench the whole time. And talk about Smoothie King. That don't remember what he did for those Smoothie King at the Smoothie King people when COVID was going on. How he helped them with their salary going on. So don't always try to bring out the negative of my boy.
Let's welcome my guy Mark Small, Snack Panther, and Jay Little John to the show, man. And welcome back, Decatur's Realist.
I had to go back to the
I know me and him gonna go at this. I know it. Like we
I had to go back to the lab. Hey, look, their internet downstairs. Hey, look, I don't play that. Do that. That was in my wife's office. Yeah, that.
It will work right. It will work right up there.
Back to the lab.
Back to the lab. So right now, man, I'm questioning Zion Williamson.
Yeah.
See, I told you we gonna go at it. I'm telling you.
With his fat ass.
See, all that ain't necessary. But I tell you what you can do. You can talk about him all you want to. But he still got no millions. You can say all you want to.
Hey, he's falling into that thief category. That's what he's doing. Thief from South Carolina. You know how the third place, the steal that y'all stole on third place?
Right. I'm gonna tell you like I just told you. Y'all have never come on this show and said anything about anything positive that happens in South Carolina.
Yes, we have.
Name one.
Don Staley?
Yes, there you go. Thank you.
She's not from South Carolina. I'm talking about being from South Carolina.
Y'all got good fish.
Yeah, okay.
Shaq
I like your car.
BMW?
I was about to say, I like your car. It's real nice. That's not, hey, you look real nice coming out of it. What else you want me to say? You know?
My point is that y'all only gonna bring up and admit that somebody's from this town when y'all gonna talk about something negative.
Look,
that's my point.
I give you something else positive. I said, man, what color is that car? He said, I don't know. I just got it. Look, that's just how real it is, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just got it, you know. That's something good, you know. As far as y'all team and people. Your boy, did he break his hand today?
Ja Morant from
Did he break his hand? He's good.
Is it broke? I don't think it's broke. But we will jump into that though.
But right now he want to talk about Zion.
There's no way. Okay.
Where do we go? Where should the Pelicans go with Zion Williamson? Snack said, man, they need to go ahead and trade him. James said they need to trade him for LeBron James.
No.
What is, and also let me ask this too. Is the league going to start coming down on maybe in the next contract negotiation about these guaranteed contracts?
Before you go there, I think I know who he is. He's either the next AD or he's the next Kawhi Leonard, where they don't want to come back until I feel what he say. Until I feel Zion until I feel myself. It's either one or two things. You're either unhealthy or you just like you said, you're gonna steal money until I feel like I can go out there and compete. Hey man, listen. He said, John Hot Plate Williams Jr.
Hey, I got a suggestion for y'all. This is something me and my coworkers are talking about.
Okay.
But what we were talking about was, and not just Zion, in any sport. Why not treat them like they would be on the regular job? In other words, if you're out on the regular job, you're going on short term. If you go further, then your salary gonna start getting cut because you're not there to perform. You
mean like short term is what 60% of your
right. And then if you go on long term, it's cut even more. So start treating them like that. I mean, if you're not there to perform, why should you get your full salary?
I can go for that. Or for the NBA because of how much money they make. Let's say if you miss a game, you only get $20,000 that day or $10,000. For that game that you miss, as opposed to your whatever this crazy salary is. If they had a base for I like where you're going with this, but let's make it something that's, dang, I ain't maybe 5,000, or yeah.
That'd be a driving factor.
Of course.
Would that cause players like Ja Morant not to go as hard, Russell Westbrook, not to go as hard on the court, or are you going to get the full? Because they don't want to get hurt or get injured. So
they're already injured, right?
Well, we don't have that issue with Ja, do we? I know he gets injured, but do we have that? We worried about him not playing.
No.
So
I guess only just an episode he just had this year, but I think prior to that, I don't think there's been any issues with him not playing.
But okay, but
he got hurt in the playoffs last year, but I think that was legit.
He about to miss this one. He about to miss this one too.
Yeah, it's terrible too.
Now let me ask you though. Okay, so what about the legit people that are hurt? Where do you draw the line when they are legitimately hurt? Will you still do the whole, short-term disability type thing when that happens? I mean, what's a fair assessment of being hurt? You know what I mean?
When you hurt in your job, what happened to you?
Yeah, we still talking about Zion. My wife heard her. She came into the lab and she go, "Who you talking about, Zion?" Yeah, Zion.
If you hurt in your job, what happened to you? You got on short term, and it's legit.
If it's legit, that's what I'm saying. How long until we start to give you that short term, pay? How long would you put on it?
I guess you had to come up with some reasonable terms. I guess.
Right.
For them, because they're athletes and they're at risk for getting hurt. Mm-hmm. So I guess you had to put some legitimate time frames on there that's legitimate to say that based on what the doctors say that you should be able to come back by this time. Then once you reach that time, you come and say, "Nah, I'm still not ready." Then maybe that's when it happens.
Okay, so when this is for teachers. I ain't gonna lie to you, for teachers. So you're right. When you go out on FMLA, a doctor has to sign off on your medical status, and when they do that, they'll give a time limit on when you can come back. Now we did have extensions, but you have to go right back to that doctor and then have an evaluation done, and they'll tell you when you can come back. Because we were like, listen, these third graders need you back in in the class. I can't come back. I'm still hurting. But your doctor just said they gave you a release, to come back to work. When they to bring them back, right? Did I cut out?
Yeah, you cut out. We missed part of it.
Okay, so I'm saying we'll be leaning on medical doctors' assessments on when they should come back. Like when I got that paperwork saying, or Mr. Wright, it says here that you got your release to work, so you should have been back yesterday. What happened? Where are you? Oh, I'm still hurting. But so then what we do is we go, all right. It's up to the principal to say, I want to start the release process because I need another third grade teacher. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, I go, okay, so I got a letter from, hey, I'm cutting out again. Is that me?
It is you. Me and G sitting here looking at each other.
Okay, it's me, babe. It's me.
Hey, that y'all been ugly last week. That's what happened.
I done that. That's why I had to make some changes.
Hey man, I got the best stuff happening. This ain't been me in a long time.
It had.
Hey, rotation going around, baby.
Yeah,
it goes around.
Keep going.
Snack says, man, hell no, you ain't cutting CEOs or governors' money for bad moves. So,
what does that mean?
He said, so you shouldn't be cutting the players' money because they're not able to play either.
Oh, okay, so he's saying we're not cutting the, but if they making, when he says bad moves, I mean we have quantified what bad moves is. He saying bad moves by trading players they shouldn't have traded. Because if that's the case, it's gonna hurt them anyway.
I like what you're saying. There has to be a way to figure out how to do it.
And you gotta have doctors that's not being paid off too.
That too. I mean, you gotta have a lot of things. You gotta have a lot.
You know, like I said, we were just thinking out loud, but I know it's probably not realistic for this for the sports venue, but
you said the Pelicans have the worst trainers in the NBA. Whose fault is that?
Who said they had the worst?
I don't know, but a lot of this is on. I think for Zion, it's on the player. I think we've all said like Zion needs to lose weight with the amount as high as he jumps, the kind of force that he plays with. His body is not going to be able to take that beating day in and day out. It's up to him, and it could be the training staff to get him physically fit to be able to play. Miami Heat, they have a certain curriculum that they have to be on in order for them to even make the team. And then when you make the team, you get tested for like body fat and everything on the Miami Heat. So maybe he needs to be on a team that has that kind of quota or kind of regimen to go by.
I think the thing is with him though, like with his back, his legs, his knees, or whatever, when he can't work out, all he doing is eating. You know what I'm saying? I can see.
Corey, you can't hear me right now. You gonna stop talking about my guy.
If it was, I don't know if it's when I talk, it just go out. I don't know what it is.
When you say something negative about my guy, it locks you up.
It's over. It's over. Who is Biscuit? Hey,
Biscuit, what's going on, Biscuit, man? Welcome to the channel, big dog. We're talking about Zion, man. We're trying to figure out what the Pelicans need to do with Zion Williamson, and maybe what the league needs to do with the Zion Williamsons, the Ben Simmons, like the players that are the John Walls that are out there getting paid and not really doing anything for their squads, man. Biscuit, I need to speak to your manager.
whatever.
Who's manager? Biscuit? Who's manager?
But I guess with Zion, it's not necessarily the trainers too. His camp too. I mean, his camp got to help him get in shape too. I mean, so it's the trainers, it's himself, the people around him. I mean, it's got to take everybody that's gonna get in his head. I mean, his ear and say, "Hey, this is your ideal weight for the type of, for the game that you play, and you need to get there if you want to be continuously successful in the NBA."
Biscuit said he needs your permit. You know, this man is
I said, I need to manage permit.
Man is security. I don't know who Biscuit is. Security over here. Security. Man, want to see it all. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, but it has to be a want to, man.
And, that's what I say. It has to be him, his camp, and the trainers.
And watching his interviews, I mean, he's smiling. I mean, I don't think you should not smile, but it doesn't seem like he's taking it serious. Where his teammates are like, man, I came back off my injury just to come out and help my player, Brandon Ingram. I wasn't 100%, but I came out to help my teammates and try to win. And he
played more games than Joel Embiid, snack, man.
I don't know. We need to check that out because that's true.
Is it true?
I say if it's true, then I got some choice words for y'all. Let me go check this out. This Snack Panther.
Zion Williamson has only played 114 games in his 4-year career.
114 games?
114 games.
Ooh, okay, hold up.
You say 4-year career?
Yeah, since 2020. Right, that's when he came in. Right, 2020.
So he averaging 29.5 games a season. What are you saying?
114, dog.
Oh, 114. Wait a minute. That's even less. Hold on. 114 divided by 4. So about 28 and a half games. Golly.
In Zion's defense, he played more games at this point than Joel Embiid has. How many has Joel? I think Joel's had to play more than that.
I'm about to say, come on. Nah, yeah, you got to do better than that, Snack. If you guessing on that one, that's terrible. He said Joel Embiid the same point played 93 in 4 years.
I said that's not 4 years, sir. Well, you know how the seasons go, man. Thank you, Biscuit. Thank you, Biscuit.
Hey, this says I'm looking at the first 3 seasons. It says Joel Embiid played in his first 3 seasons equals 31. Zion Williams games played in his first 3 seasons equals 85.
31?
That's what this is.
Who you talking about?
Joel Embiid.
It says he played 31 games during the 2016 to 2017 season. But
getting interesting here.
He said in the first 3 years. Okay, come on, the first 3 years he played the same amount of games. Okay, I see what you're saying. First,
so he had a significant knee injury.
Still an injury.
So he had a broken bone, and he had a broken bone in his foot.
Okay.
So he was missing. Go ahead.
And what was Embiid's problem? As I think we all said it as well too.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying Joel. Yeah, he had a significant foot injury with a broken.
So we always, when he first came out, he had to lose some weight. He was out of shape. We always said Embiid was out of shape. The last year and a half, last 2 years, he's played more games because what? He's been in better shape. And this,
so Zion gonna get there.
But he has to want to. I think that was the difference. Yeah,
I agree.
He has to want to. And by him saying, hey man, when I get back to being Zion, I'll play. But you're not doing anything to get back to the Zion that you need to be at. You're just getting back to the Zion where you always get hurt at. We need you to get.
All right. So since then, he's averaged 59 to 63 games since that 3 years injury. So 59 to 63, that ain't terrible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For a big man, but like you said, he got better. Got better.
So there's still hope.
Mm-hmm.
There's hope.
Yeah. There's hope. There's hope, but it has to come from him. Mm-hmm. So y'all are saying don't trade him because there's hope.
I mean, he's gonna take a big salary hit if they try to trade him for wherever he goes.
Somebody will pick it up, right? I mean, somebody pick that contract up.
Yeah, somebody will, but like you said, right now, like you just described, it don't look good because it don't seem like he wants to play, Mm-hmm. But then let's do this here. Is New Orleans the place you want to play? Because then we do the same thing with AD. Then we criticize AD, at that time for not really playing a lot. Is New Orleans that type of place you want to? The fans push you to play.
Somebody said that they don't think he really wanted to be there.
But the AD had the same type of supporting cast that Zion has now.
No.
I think it's the same, but he has a leader in McCullough.
Yeah,
he got McCullum, he got Ingram.
Yeah,
remember he had Chris Paul, he had DeMarcus Cousins. They had a decent squad, man, when he was there. But still not enough. But Zion, I don't know if he really want to go to New Orleans. Maybe a new environment for him would be good.
Where? I got a spot for him.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Portland?
Okay, no. Look, both of y'all.
I don't mind a Portland and Zion and Dame Lillard.
Just to give him some help, maybe, or maybe Dame can give him a little bit of, I don't know. I just want to go somewhere where the fan where he can be appreciated, but at the same time somewhere where he can put a little effort towards it. Now, but then I realized a lot of these country boys, they tend to get homesick. I've seen it here, like on the Falcons. We had these boys want to be home, somewhere close to home, and then that's too far, maybe.
Okay, all right.
Not big of a super travel.
James at LA.
So if that's too far, then what about Charlotte?
Depending on what the leadership gonna look like. I don't want him playing for Michael Jordan. That's a waste.
That's because you're a Jordan hater, man.
I'll be a lazy guy. I don't want him playing in Charlotte. No, but then I don't want him to be too easygoing at home. You know what I'm saying? But then if you want to show somebody what you can do, maybe, because like I said, when he went to Duke, he wanted to show out. It's just he got hurt at Duke. Remember?
Yeah. That was not your fault.
Right, man. Let's go ahead and move on, man. Let's move on. Let's go into the actual playoffs. And when I tell you, man, we had NBA basketball is back, man. Playoff basketball is where it gets exciting. A lot of people say, I don't watch NBA basketball until the playoffs start. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch up until. You gotta watch it until. But man, when I tell you these playoffs have been something special, they've been exciting, and there have been some blowouts. And let's start right there, man, with the Philadelphia 76ers against the Brooklyn Nets. And I think we all chose and picked Philly to kind of run over the Brooklyn Nets. Philly just looked like they just have too much power for Brooklyn. They're at 1-0 right now, and
Beard showed up.
Yeah, who showed up?
The Beard.
The Beard. Yeah, the Beard's been playing well all year.
Oh,
yeah. The Beard's been playing all year, man. Snack says, "Hell no, no Zion in LA. Maybe the Clippers." No Snack. No, he wants some. I'm with Snack. Do not send Zion to LA. No. All right. So Sixers 1-0. Y'all want to go ahead and give a prediction right now for this Philly next series, man? Is it going to be a gentleman sweep or just a sweep?
I think it'll be a gentleman sweep. I don't think it's gonna be. Well, I don't know.
Nets
I think it'll be a gentleman. I think it'll be a gentleman sweep.
Gentleman sweep.
Tell me what a gentleman sweep is. What's a gentleman sweep? They get one at home.
They get one win.
They get one win.
I ain't giving them nothing. Hey, I don't look the way they play. I ain't giving them nothing. I think the 76 is gonna sweep them. No. They're
gonna win one in Brooklyn.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm with y'all, man. I'm going 4-0.
You going with a sweep? You going with a sweep?
I'm going with a sweep. Yeah, I'm going with a sweep. What's going on, nephew? Hey, nephew says, man, he's going 4-1 as well. So we got 3 4-1s and 2 sweeps, man. 4 sweeps. Philly ain't about to play with them boys. They're about to sit down and relax. They got to get them boys out the way, man. All right, man. Boston. Philly's not that strong. Yeah, I ain't gonna say they're not that strong. They're just not a top tier team. Yeah, they're not a top tier. And I don't think Brooklyn's even close to a top tier. I think they're way better than what Brooklyn is. So
they let off the gas in the fourth.
Yeah. Snack got them 4-1-2 gentleman sweep. So everybody got a gentleman sweep out here. Me and Corey gonna go with the full Monty, bringing the brooms out, baby. Bring the brooms out. All right. Boston versus the Hawks. And I came out last week, and I told y'all, man, I didn't want to see Boston in the first round. We just don't match up well with them. We don't have any answer for Tatum. We don't have any answer for Brown. And them two went off for a 30-piece together, man. It's going to be a tough matchup, man. Tough match. It might not even been 30 pieces. I think they got 29 or whatever it was. But the Hawks were down by 30 at one point.
Same thing.
Yeah. The only thing that was a bright spot in it for me was to see Bogey be able to shoot the ball well. I thought Bogey played well, played with a lot of intensity, but the Hawks didn't look like they played with any playoff intensity at all. They like they was playing in a regular season game.
We don't go deep enough in the bench too.
Yeah, they got out hustled to every ball, loose ball. They was turning the ball over carelessly. In the playoffs, every possession counts, and they didn't seem like they cared enough about the ball, man. They have to play better to make this a gentleman's sweep. They got to play a lot better.
So, what's after gentleman's sweep? Whatever
6 games. I mean, you go 6 games out of that, but it's gonna be tough for him, man. I tell you, I don't like the matchup. So, y'all give me, what do y'all think about this series, man? What do you think is going from here? Gentleman sweep, or we going 6?
I'm going with gentleman sweep again.
Gentleman sweep again. 4-1, huh?
Y'all say that Atlanta gets hyped when they come home. So that first game they come home, they will be hyped. They'll win that one. But that second game,
yeah,
Boston go bring the heat.
I'll go with a gentleman sweep on this too. Every now and then, Boston we'll give you one. You know what I'm saying? They're something gonna happen with Smart, and he gonna do something to kind of maybe piss somebody off, and then the Hawks will get one. But yeah, I'll go with that gentleman sweep too.
Yeah. Snack said the same thing. Boston may give ATL one game. Trey can't play that bad the rest of the series. 4-1 Boston. I'm going 4-2 Boston, man. I'm going this game. This is going 6.
Give them the 6.
I think the Hawks gonna win both games at home.
Ooh.
Yeah. Hawks gonna win both games at home.
What? Okay.
they gonna win. They gonna win because I'm gonna be there Friday.
Okay. You about to take it already? Okay.
So when they play,
is going to be electric.
They play again Sunday.
Oh yeah,
Friday and Sunday.
Friday. They play Friday and Sunday. They play Friday. Yeah, here. Yeah. So I won't be at the Sunday game because I'll be on the show. But we gonna the crowd is going to be electric when I tell you. So I think the crowd's going to bring them home. They play better at home against the good teams. So I expect for them to, and I expect this next game to be better than it was last game. I expect it to be a lot closer than it was. So
this series hasn't started yet, right?
No. The series don't start till when, OG?
To the visiting team win the game.
There you go. There you go. And with that being said, the New York Knicks and the Cleveland Cavaliers, that series has begun. They go into Cleveland and play a little bit of bully ball in the fourth quarter, man, to get that win over the Cleveland Cavaliers. Your boy Mitchell, Donovan Mitchell, man, is a dog, but he had no help. His bigs didn't play big, but Brunson and Josh Hart.
Brunson was a dog, boy.
Look, he didn't get to play much in the first half.
Yeah, but he made up for it in the second.
Woo-wee. Boy, he made up for it. I actually picked the Knicks to win this series, man, and they just look like a different squad than what we've been seeing out of New York teams, man. It looks like Spike Lee has a lot to be happy about on that sideline. So y'all give me your thoughts on this Knicks and Cleveland Cavaliers series. and I know you have a lot of stock over there in the Cater Willis home with your family members over there.
Hey man, remember what we talked about initially about that, and I didn't have a foot in it, but at the same time, I think James did. I know Kanisha did. Nevertheless, we were just trying to be real about it. I thought it was going to be more of an even series, but to go to Cleveland and take one, like I said, I don't know, but I didn't pick. Remember, I was just saying for Mahomes.
Yeah.
Standpoint.
Corey said he didn't go with him. He didn't choose him. His family chose him, but he said he didn't choose him. That's what he was saying, y'all.
So who you choosing now, there, Corey?
And why?
So who you choosing now?
Huh?
You heard me, man. I said, who are you choosing now?
Who you choosing?
I'm choosing the Knicks in 7.
Okay, that's good. Good. I choose life.
Hey, so my nephew got the Cavs in 7, 4-3. He got the Cavs in 7, winning at home.
Now listen, okay, if they get one in New York, then I'll go with Cleveland. If they can't get it, if they can't get Cleveland this next game, NY.
Snack said he got the Knicks in 6. I'm with Snack. I'm with my boy Mark, man. I got the Knicks in 6 as well.
Oh, the Knicks in 6.
Yeah,
Knicks
I got the Knicks in 6. Knicks gonna win at their house.
Did Randall come back?
Yeah,
Who?
he back.
Randall, he back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he back.
Oh yeah. He played.
Okay. I was about to say if he didn't play.
Yeah. And they lost. That would have been crazy. But yeah, no, Brunson is the main reason Dallas sucked this year. Along with some bad free agency moves as well. All right. He said, Corey, man, you got to get rid of that Boost Mobile internet, big dog.
I ain't never had any problem for a while now. I don't know what's up. If I talk too long, it's going down.
All right, man. All right. Next game of the night to finish Saturday night's games in the playoffs. You had the Warriors and the Kings, who haven't been in the playoffs since 2006, man.
That was a great game, man.
A heck of a game. You said it on the last show, Corey, that having Andrew Wiggins back is going to be the reason why the Warriors win, and Wiggins came back like he was never gone.
But he had 2 chances. He had
an opportunity to win the game or to put him up ahead.
Yeah,
and missed a wide open shot. But he had a heck of a game.
Yeah, on the defense, yeah, he did.
He had a heck of a game. But on the other end, I think I told you all, I don't think they had an answer for De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, him and what's the other guy named Fox and
Malik Monk.
Both of them from Kentucky, right?
Yes, they were teammates in Kentucky.
They were going to the basket. I mean, with a reckless abandonment. They kept going to the basket.
That's gonna stop.
Think so? I hope so. So they going.
Draymond gonna start taking some folk out.
You had to do something.
The problem with that is Draymond was guarding Sabonis.
Yeah.
And did a heck of a job on Sabonis. Sabonis had a horrible game. And that's one of their top scorers. And so the Kings didn't even play their best game and still pulled it out.
But man, if somebody say that Steph Curry is not the best shooter in the game, they don't watch no NBA, man.
Bro.
Oh
God. Did you see that shot? He shot
from the corner?
From the corner.
Yeah.
Time running. Bro.
Him, I will say this here: Poole didn't have a great game yesterday either. Poole. So, like you said, if all,
but Snack.
I ain't talking.
Snack. Monk balled out last year with the Lakers, man. I was disappointed that we let him go. He was balling with the Lakers last year. Yeah, Monk. Yeah. James said the same thing. Yeah, he balled out for us, man. I was hurt that he actually left us. I thought for sure we was gonna keep him. But yeah, that. So the Warriors Kings, man. It felt honestly, and it felt good to see the Kings back in it, to hear the cowbells, to see all the they had all the old veterans there that Jason Williams, Vlade Divac. I didn't realize Doug Christie was a coach on the side. I mean, he's a coach for the Kings as well.
Yeah, I knew that.
It was
been
good.
16 seasons.
Yeah.
Since they've been in the playoffs.
Since they've been in the playoffs, man. Yeah. So, what we looking like, man? Kings in 6, James Lil John says.
Kings in 6. Nah.
I got Warriors in 7.
Warriors is they gonna win it. Warriors in 7? Okay.
I got Warriors in 6.
Warriors in 6.
Because I guess what y'all saw from Wiggins, y'all saw him playing defense, but sooner or later that his scoring gonna come back.
Gotta get that shot.
Yeah, he shot the ball well.
But when I'm talking about, but that 3-pointer under normal circumstances, he wouldn't have missed that wide open 3.
Yeah, I think he hit like 5 threes last night. He was on. He just ain't hitting in the clutch. Like
in the fourth.
Right.
Yeah.
But
yeah, he wasn't hitting the clutch. And
then Poole gonna be on. And it's just that championship pedigree. You can't take that away. When they get down to crunch, I think it's gonna be too much for the Kings.
Matt, what's up, bro? I ain't seen Matt in a minute. What's up, bro? Good to see you, big Matt.
The man said Reeves greater than less than Poole. Wait, hold on. Greater than. So he said he's less than Poole.
No, he said he greater than. That shark, that mouth is over here, pointing this way.
So you're saying Reeves is greater than Poole?
Reeves had a good game today, though.
Tell y'all something, man. Let me tell you something about Poole. Poole hasn't been playing well in the playoffs. We said this last year that he was struggling last year in the playoffs. If it wasn't for Wiggins, then they would have been in trouble.
So how I do it is one look like a G and then one look like an L, so greater than, less than. So
wherever the mouth is opened up at of the shark, that's what's.
That's how you talk. Okay, you talk to it.
Yeah. The different ways of learning, greater than, less than.
So what's your prediction, G?
I got the Kings in 7.
You got the Kings in 7.
Kings in 7. What's up, my guy Steve, man? Not your average guy. Good to see you, Brody.
Kings
in
7.
Yeah. You said what he said?
He said Kings in 7.
Yeah, Kings in 7, baby. I was gonna give him a gentleman's sweep. I was gonna give the Kings, but I think it's gonna go 7. I think
Brown.
You could get. So you thought the Warriors were gonna win one game?
I'll give him because I think there's turmoil going on inside Golden State. I've been saying it all season. I believe it is, man. But I think Steph Curry is gonna win 2 games on his own. He's that good, and Klay Thompson is gonna have a good game in one of these series, in one of these games too. So that's gonna give him 3.
Do y'all think Brown may have the recipe to beating them? since he was on that squad for 8 years?
You can't have a recipe for Steph Curry.
Right. I say he has an advantage, a little bit of an advantage, because he does know a little bit of how to maybe even get it around that defense that they do play. And look, I'm on the verge of I'm gonna go 7. I want to say gentleman sweep so bad.
What is it?
I
That's
want
your
to say
first thought.
You should go with your
the Warriors aren't good on the road. Sabonis had a terrible game. No, I'm gonna go Kings 6, not 7. It's not going 7. It's going 6. Kings and 6. Kings and 6. They're gonna win. They're gonna win in Golden State in front of E40, who got thrown out the game last night.
Said racially biased too, didn't he? What happened?
He did say racially biased because he said he wasn't doing anything. He said they was chatting, back and forth, and he politely, turned to the woman who was talking trash to him and said something back to her, and they came and got him out of there. And he said that, because it was a large black man and a young white woman, that they chose to throw him out.
He been a season ticket holder for like 20. I ain't gonna say 20, but
you're not a season ticket holder in Sacramento. You in Golden State.
Oh, okay. My bad.
So, yeah. So I think the issue was they were saying that he was standing up. And he's saying that nobody came and warned him about standing up, blocking the view. And they said that people had came and warned and said, hey man, you got to sit down. Like people can see.
Well, you can't do that here in Sacramento. Okay.
I didn't know that. Look, cause we stand up at the games. Like somebody tried to tell me to tell my wife to sit down one time. I was like, you can stand up. I'm not.
Yeah, so what? I didn't know there was a rule. I guess if somebody, I may not like it, but if I want to see it and they stand up, then I got to stand up too.
You got to stand up.
It's just a domino effect, and everybody behind me will stand up if they want to see.
Now we got a standing room on this stadium making noise. Hey, I'm down with it.
But is it different on the floor? You got floor seat. Is it different on the floor to stand up and versus the stands? Can we stand up in the stands?
Well, it goes up a step. Yeah. It goes up a step. Even on the floor, just like there's a half a step. So if the person in front of you stand up, you're gonna have to stand up, but you'll be able to see if you're tall enough. You'll be able to see over the person there. So yeah, you it's not good for short people. Now if you're short, you out of luck. You out of luck.
Steve, we had already said that the Hawks is gonna be a gentleman's sweep, not a full sweep. A gentleman's. How is that gentleman sweep?
Gentleman sweep. They got gentleman sweep. Steve, I got 6. I got the Celtics winning 6, man. I said that the Hawks are gonna hold court at home the first 2 games. They ain't gonna lose the last one at home. So yeah. All right. So I guess I'm the only one who got the Kings winning.
So my question is, can Fox do another 38-point game?
No.
Yeah.
He was 13 for 27 and 4 for 8 from the 3-point line.
And look, he started off slow. Because he's like, man, I was just trying to get used to the physicality of the playoffs. But once I realized what it was, there was no stopping like that. They don't have anything that can stop him.
Did y'all see his interview too, though? They had to take him off Steph because he wasn't finna do all that running. He played 40 minutes.
Oh, yeah. You're not putting him on. You're not putting him on. That's for everybody.
James Wilson got the Kings in 6 too.
Okay, my dog. Yes, sir. And hey, Steve said as well, I root for Sacktown. Blow money and stand in my pocket. Look, I feel you, bro. You ain't gonna go against the Warriors, but you for them. I feel you. Dude, that is regular season. Golden State wins game 2. Ooh. Okay.
Where they playing at? Sacramento?
Yeah.
Sacramento. Oh, yeah, we play at Sacramento.
Okay.
I got Sacramento winning game 2 as well.
So you think they're going to Golden State 2-0?
Down 2-0, baby. Down 2-0.
Boy, stop.
They play tomorrow night, ain't it? What's tomorrow night, ain't it?
I don't know.
All right, there you go. That's what I was about to say. All right. My nephew says Warriors in 7. All right. So let's go, man. The game I've been waiting to talk about too. Los Angeles Lakers versus the Memphis Grizzlies. The number 2 seeded Memphis Grizzlies going against this number 7 team that I told y'all nobody wanted to see when they got in. The team that is probably the most dangerous team in the playoffs, especially the western side of the division.
What'd you just say?
The team that's probably the most dangerous team on the Western Conference side of the division.
Oh, Western Conference.
The Los Angeles.
Okay. Well, you say Western Conference, which I don't agree with that either, but
You don't agree with that one. Well, let me just tell you, man. AD start off strong. The one y'all always talked about. Y'all dogs AD out.
and go dogging tonight too.
Hey, he got a little sting in his arm, man. But what he do?
Man, dude, I can't move my arm. I can't move my arm. Then come out in the second half, just shoot. Hey, man, nothing wrong with you. You want some more attention. That's all that was.
Hey, the Willis Reed effect, dog. The Willis Reed effect.
He just wants some more attention.
Everybody,
man, look at AD. Oh man, look at AD. He done got hurt again. Everybody talking about AD. Oh, they ain't gonna win without AD. I don't want somebody to talk about me, man. So I play hurt.
He got a point, man. I mean, I can't feel my arm. Then you come back in the third.
You ever hit your funny bone? And
That one is funny bone.
And your arm go numb. Y'all had that happen before.
Yeah.
Don't that's new. That was not new.
That
You
didn't
like,
hit-
Yeah, but you don't lose all feelings. So I can't feel my
I
arm. I
can't
can't feel my arm.
man.
When you hit that funny, but you hit that funny, but you say, oh.
But then there's one thing that is about the funny bone that y'all missing. It's funny. You start laughing a little bit.
Yeah. Are your reaction? Oh.
Ow. Yeah. No.
But you don't walk out like this. One sided. I can't feel my arm.
They gotta walk you back to the back.
I got somebody to guide me back to the locker room. I can't do it. They come back out in the second half like ain't nothing happened.
I got 2 observations, and I hope that my internet stay with me. Dylan Brooks started talking trash to the king. And when you talk trash and you can't back it up, that's a terrible feeling. You know, it's a terrible feeling. He got in his face twice. All LeBron did was shake it off. Shake it off. But then Austin Reeves had his back.
No, that ain't who had his back. The other dude, the funny name dude, the one who had his back.
What funny dude?
Rui Hachimura.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. When I looked at LeBron, because remember he was playing the point forward, like bringing it down. At first they were kind of dishing it to him. Then he kept pointing over to Reeves. When Reeves got the hot hand, he knew to get it to him. Reeves took over in the 4th. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't know, cool. That dude, funny name dude, boy, that dude was. Because he ain't gonna do it again. Huh?
He was there. But
that dude had 30-something points, man.
But I'm saying in the 4th, who controlled it in the 4th?
It was
He hit
both
threes
of them.
in the yeah.
Both of them?
It was Rui and Austin.
Yeah.
Rui and Austin on the offensive side, LeBron and AD on the defensive side. They were blocking everything that came in the paint.
LeBron had, and then he had them behind, running behind you.
That's his signature thing, but it won't last.
Right.
It ain't gonna last. It won't last.
Hey,
He did act like he whispering it. That shit come through my speaker loud as that.
what's up, Cuzzo? Welcome to the show, Big Matt. He's been screaming late show all season. He's been on it, man. He's never doubted what they was gonna bring, man. So absolutely. This is what you don't want to see in the playoffs when it comes to the Lakers. You don't want to see this monster of a team with AD playing like AD is playing, with the bench playing like the bench is playing, D'Angelo Russell playing like he's playing. And we did this without Schroeder really playing much. He was in foul trouble most of the game. The Lakers are not only deep, but they're experienced too.
So when did y'all make all the trades to get these new players? When did that happen?
In the trade deadline?
The trade deadline, when we got with a Westbrook.
So when was that? When was that?
Like 2 months ago.
Yeah. So it's only been like 18 games. Like 18 games ago when all these players came in.
And they fit in now. I give you that. But you give them game one. Now.
Yeah, so now they go win the championship now.
Now Zion, John, he did hurt himself.
He did fall down. He did after doing all that talking, he fell down.
Yeah, when he fell,
was a push. Might have been push.
No, it was a charge. He ran over my guy.
That was a charge.
No charge, man. Get out the way.
Trying to jump over everybody.
Yeah, and with your chest. You know.
Right. The Lakers had 11 blocks to Memphis's 2.
Now I will say this here. I'm gonna be fair. When Ja came out, they were only down, I think 8 at that point, maybe 6 to 8. Before the blowout, before they started to throw the deuces, they were still in the game. But I think that took a lot out of them too. But I will say
they were wavering because they was going 10-8, 10-8. Yeah, we had kind of took control. And let me say this: Memphis losing, and people don't talk enough about this. The guy who blew his ACL out for the Memphis Grizzlies, number 15 for them. The power forward.
You talking about Adams?
No, not Adams. Adams ain't really played much this year. What's the guy for Memphis Grizzlies? Light-skinned cat. Blew his ACL out.
He played today?
No, he's been out.
Let's see.
For somebody help us out. Matt said Lake Show in 5. Nobody got his name.
I'm trying to think what I'm talking about.
Dang it. Let me go to this. Lakers almost had 5 players in 20, with 20 points.
Brandon?
Yes. Brandon
Clark.
Brandon Clark. Thank you. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, fellas. Brandon Clark. That guy, missing him, man, is major. And I tried to talk about that when it happened, and that's going to be a problem, man. It's going to be a problem.
Did y'all pick up Tristan Thompson?
We did pick up Tristan Thompson. We did.
When? Yesterday? When y'all pick him up?
Right before the playoffs started.
Okay.
Tristan Thompson. Look, they got a meme or a clip of Richard Jefferson. He's laying in the corner. He's like, I'm sitting here waiting for LeBron to call me out of retirement too. LeBron called his friends out of retirement, dog. So yeah, I didn't get that pickup, but hey, look, I saw Tristan getting on the plane. Tristan just as happy as the bug. Look,
hey, man, gonna make a few dollars. Man, needs some playoff money.
So give me y'all predictions for this Laker game. Then we're gonna go to the Heat and Bucks with two major injuries in that game.
I can't read no predictions. I know what's wrong with y'all.
Excuse me. Say again.
You may say it one more time?
Sure.
It's not gonna change my answer.
Yeah, what'd you say?
I said I'm not gonna find no predictions until I find out what's up with y'all.
Okay. Well, now they've been well without him, so you can't make no prediction.
Okay, I'm gonna say it for the third and final time.
Oh, good point. Lakers in 6. Okay.
I'm not making no predictions until I find out what's wrong with y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now. I'm not pulling for no doggone Lakers. I'm going with the Kings in 6.
Y'all remember what I said last year?
The
They can win without Ja. Remember I said last year?
I'm going into Grizzlies in 6.
Grizzlies in 6. Okay.
Hey, hold up. It said Tristan Thompson, he moved to LA to impact his life on the floor with the Lakers. Hey, man, I got Airbnb.
He moved that closer to be closer to Chloe. Oh, yeah, because that's it is. He ain't slick. He ain't slick.
To impact his life on the floor with the Lakers. What? Man.
I got a gentleman's suite going on with the Lakers, man. It's gonna be a gentleman's suite. The Grizzlies too small, man. They're too small. Hey, that's a great. I didn't think about that. 6 fouls if they meet Denver. So you get.
That's what Tristan is for.
That's what he's there for. James got him in 6. Matt has he said Grizz gonna win game 2, but the Lakers gonna defend home court. So he said they're gonna be back 3-1 when they go back to Memphis, man. So give me a total. What's the total, Matt? What we going, cuz? Are you getting him a gentleman's suite too? Yeah, I got a gentleman's suite, man. So Corey, what you got?
I'm gonna say I don't, and see OG got me on there thinking about Ja too, but I'm gonna say Lakers in 6.
Lakers in 6. Okay. Hey, Snack said Lakers in 5. The Lakers beat Memphis before they even made these trades. Lakers in 4. Why not? He changes to 4. It's a sweep. He pulling his brooms out in LA, baby. Matt got a gentleman's suite, man. So
they so happy they ain't been able to talk like this in such a long time. They don't know what to do.
No, right?
Nephew, what you got, baby? What you got, nephew?
Well,
all right.
Now,
So let's do it.
Now hold up. I will go back to my last statement on the last show. If the Lakers beat Memphis, they're gonna blow their wad, for their next series. Just saying, you're gonna blow all the energy for the next series.
Okay, we'll see.
That's a big if. That's a big if.
Hey, nephew got 4-2.
Who? 4-2.
Lakers. He got Lakers.
I'm the only one not going to Lakers. That's good.
Who?
Like that.
Oh. Only thing ever stopped Lakers was LeBron, AD not being healthy. That's a great point.
That's the way it's always be. What you mean?
That's a great point. The only thing stopping him. All right. Hey, so what we got here, man? Hey, the Heat and the Milwaukee Bucks. We have 2 major injuries in this game. Giannis goes down with a butt contusion or a back contusion, and Tyler Hero breaks his hand. The Miami Heat, even with Giannis in the game, were being dominated by the Miami Heat. Playoff Jimmy Buckets was in prime form. I don't think any of us gave the Heat a chance in this series. Y'all let me know now.
Nobody knew Giannis was gonna get hurt either.
Do we give the Heat a chance now, or do we? Shit, I'm sorry. Do we give the Bucks a chance without Giannis? They're 11-8 without Giannis this season.
It's gonna be tough for him. And I can't remember who it was, but somebody on the show when the Heat lost in the playing game, somebody said they tanked because they did not want to play the Celtics in the first round.
That was Uncle
Now,
James.
whether that
Uncle
was true or
James said-
not, yeah.
Yeah.
Whether that was true or not, maybe they saw something on the wall and rather play the Bucks, take that chance and beating Chicago, and rather play the Bucks than the Celtics.
Bucks have won a lot of games without Giannis. They won 11. They 11-8 without Giannis. But Snack says, man, Giannis out. That is trouble for the Bucks.
Yeah, it's trouble.
Darth Vader, man. How you feeling over there, Darth Vader? With the Bucks, man. Are you going into what is that? Death mode?
My internet done went to the dark side. But if Giannis can't play, I'm going with the Heat.
Ooh. You changing over?
Yes, because without Giannis, Heat.
Nephew said, I didn't expect tonight's game, but I still think the Bucks, even without Giannis in 6, because they have great defenders.
When did Giannis go out?
And right before the half, right? Oh no, right before it was like third quarter. All right. Was it third quarter or second quarter?
I know because I got home and he was out, so
I want to say second quarter. But I think this evens the playing field out because of Tyler Hero being out. Because now that means Duncan Robinson has to play a lot more. I think you get better shooting, but you don't get the athleticism that Tyler Hero brings and the shot making that Tyler Hero brings. But
What happened to Hero?
Broke his hand. Diving for a ball that he had no chance of getting. Trying to show
Shaquille O'Neal that thing.
Yeah, he tried to show I'm hustling. It was like one of them fake hustle plays and dove to the ground. Like he didn't have a chance of getting the ball. Dove to the ground and broke his hand, man. And actually ran off the court. Tried to go to the locker room. They had to throw him back out there. Hey, no, we ain't call no timeout for you. Go back out there and play. And
Kevin Love
shot a ball with a broken hand.
Kevin Love had he was 4 for 7 for 3. And he had 18 points in 23 minutes.
Yeah, had a great game.
He was talking about how they running plays for him.
Yeah, and a ton of rebounds. They have and they shot the ball well today. I don't know if they can continue that. So I'm going Bucks in 7. I think Giannis, although he's out right now, I don't think he'll be out for the entire series. So I will go with Bucks in 7.
Bucks in 7. I'm going Bucks. I'm going Bucks in 6.
Bucks in 6. Okay.
Miami in 7.
Miami in 7.
So Miami go win in Milwaukee. Game 7.
If he don't play, if they take one in Miami, if they take one in Milwaukee.
Yeah, we took one in Milwaukee.
Another one.
Oh, another one.
Yeah,
Another
they
one.
take another one.
So you're talking about the next game. So if you predict they're going to Miami going home up 2 games.
Ooh.
Is that what you predicted?
If Giannis don't play, because Middleton had 33, but that's the only one. If I only got to think about one person, Drew Holiday ain't show up.
Yeah,
He show up.
He was in foul trouble. Yeah, he was in foul trouble.
And Bobby Porter's gonna show up too.
Yeah, Bobby Porter played well. Yeah, I still got the Bucks. And I don't think Giannis is gonna be out the whole entire series. I remember when he hurt his ankle that one time, and they thought he was gonna be done for the series.
Mm-hmm.
He came back. He's not gonna miss that series, and they are going at it. I love it.
But a butt contusion is like kind of on your back. You know what I'm saying? Like Is it a lower? Or
This is his tailbone. It's like his tailbone and his lower back where he landed.
They got all kind of treatments, man. He in the ice right now. He gonna be in there all night long.
Oh yeah, he in that hyper chamber. What is it?
Yeah,
He gonna be all right.
he spent the night there tonight.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Clippers and Suns right now.
Hey, Clips and Suns, man. I told you what I tell you about them Clips and Suns, dog. I try to tell y'all about them Clips and Suns. Y'all didn't want to listen to me.
What about him?
Clippers right now. Hey,
Clips
LT.
winning. I told you I got the Clips winning the series. They gonna give them problems. They deep.
It's just the first half. G, don't get excited.
It is. It's just the first half, but they deep, and them bad boys can score and they can defend. Kawhi Leonard, man, he's gonna be problems. Look, I see him getting he getting into it with your boys out there. And Russell Westbrook, he's playing with a little chip on his shoulder. You saw how he came to the game, had his shirt all out, opened up, showing his 8-pack. Look,
Eric Gordon, a hot hand right now.
I told y'all about him too. No PG. Snack said he got the Suns in 6. Yeah, because PG's not playing at all in this series.
Yeah, he been ruled out.
Yeah. I got the Clips in 6 though.
I got the Suns in 6.
Got the Suns in 6.
I take that. I ride with OG on that. Suns in 6.
Everybody got the Suns in 6.
But they got to take this.
You got the Clippers in 6.
Yeah, I got the Clippers in 6. Yeah, I got the Clippers in 6. All right. So this is exciting, man. Playoff basketball is here. And we'll talk about the game tonight, Denver. We'll talk about them tonight. We'll talk about them on Wednesday.
I'm about to say tonight, y'all come back on tonight. late night with the crew and you.
Nephew says Suns in 6. The Suns just have too many superstars. Yeah, they got 2. So we'll see. Matt says the toss-up. He's not sure, man. He don't know who to go with. It's gonna be a good matchup, I tell you that. All right, so let's transition on to the NFL, and there's only one really hot topic that's happening in the NFL right now. We know the draft is 11 days away, but the Washington Commanders have closed in on the deal to sell their team to the New Jersey Devils owner. Yes, Nate. No, we're not gonna talk about them, man, because they don't start. We'll talk about them on Wednesday because they don't play till later on tonight. So we'll jump into that. I think we talked about them last week, but we'll talk about their first game on Wednesday. But the Commanders, Josh Harris, man, had to pay $1.8 billion to purchase this team for his part because he's the majority owner of it.
Oh, I'm about to say that's more than that. Oh, that was him.
No, it's $6 billion total. So he has, he brought in some more partners to help, facilitate the deal. He wasn't gonna put up the whole $6 billion.
Yeah. Magic, he know how to get in on the deal, don't he?
Yeah. And they brought Magic in, for diversity. So Magic said, "Hey, raise my hand, put me in with it. I'm there." So that's huge, man. And I must say, I like it for the NFL. I like it for OG and his team. I think it needed a change. Their organization, I think they said they have gone, what is it? 6 out of 24 seasons they had a winning record. Only 6 times they had a winning record out of the 24 seasons that he's been the owner. So I'm glad that they get to get a new face in there to kind of change that program around over there in Washington, man. So that's huge. But y'all know Josh Harris is a minority owner of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Minority?
He owns a piece of the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. So he has to sell his part of the Pittsburgh Steelers before this deal can be finalized. Yes, Magic also is part owner of the Commanders as well. Magic, I mean, he's won when and all everything he's owned. He's been a winner. So, I mean, that y'all have a good reputation coming inside the Commanders organization, man. So, OG, man, since this is your home, this is who you represent year in, year out. Tell me how you feel about the change and your new ownership that's going to be coming in.
No, I've been saying this for a long time. When y'all try to throw all those pot shots at the previous owner, that this is a long time coming. I say he should have been gone because he's only been a decrement to the team for the last few years. So this is a long time coming. I'm glad it's finally come to the light and finally on the table, and hope it's gonna go through and be done. And then hopefully we see a lot of changes in Washington. But yeah, I think this is great news. I saw a sign on Facebook today. They put up on one of the bridges in Washington saying "Goodbye, Dan Snyder," and I agree 100%.
Dan,
see you later. Bye.
Dan and Tanya Snyder. I was watching on ESPN. They were saying that this was one of the most shameful ownerships, in NFL history. Consider what he's done, how he took the team with all the talent that they've had. And he was just when the owners turn their back on you, and these are supposed to be his, 31 colleagues, and they were like, this dude here, it's time to go. And the Harris Group, they've already they put in place to the NFL. They got what they call like a transition group with Magic Johnson, and like you said, that diversity that's coming in. They want to change the face in Washington. So, man, what's it changing there to Magic? Washington Magic. But who else who would you want to see, as the face of your team? Magic Johnson is clean shaven, clean everything. You know what I mean? I mean, honestly, if he does the same thing that he did with the Dodgers done made the playoffs into the World Series 3 out of the 3 years out of the 4 years that Magic been a part of the new ownership. I mean, if he does the same thing here in Washington, y'all better watch out.
That's what he said. He said, I got a basketball championship. I got a baseball championship.
Yeah.
And now I want a football championship.
So, man, he said he want a ring. He said so they come with that diversity group that can kind of fix what people been going through. So
yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a little statement y'all haven't heard before. Be coming.
You know what to find.
I was say, look, somebody take his soapbox,
But no, I've been saying this for a long time. We talked about the things that Snyder has done, and I kept saying he got to go. He needs to go. He's just a detriment to the team right now. I mean,
yeah.
So I think we can only go up.
Yeah.
Snack says Seahawks are up for sale next. Jeff Bezos is coming. And I saw something that Jeff Bezos was linked to the Washington Commanders as well. But he said that he wasn't really linked. He said they were just using his name to kind of to raise up the stock of buying it. So
Bezos owns
Amazon. Yeah.
Amazon.
Well, he did. His wife was the one that created it. He stole it, and then Let's neither here nor there.
He said he stole it, dog.
He stole it.
So yeah,
look,
that's
hold on, real quick, hold on. So he stole it. Remember, then he was cheating. That's how he ended up getting divorced. His wife start dating was I think like a little school teacher making like 40,000. He quit. He quit when she married me. Yeah, I'll marry you. He ain't teaching no more.
He was a teacher?
Yeah, he was a teacher. Like where his kids go to school at. Oh, he said, I think, hey, how you doing? You been okay? You all right? Show that lady some interest. Listen, we dating. Look, I ain't gonna lie to you. I understand that dude. Is that Jeff Bezos' ex-wife? It's no, I think so. Your kids passing, all of that. Tutor. That man married that girl. He married that woman within a year.
He said Bezos owns Washington Post as well.
Does it the Post?
The vote. Oh. Okay. That's funny as mug.
Marry my children teaching. What?
Oh God, that's good stuff. So yeah, man, I think like I said, a great job by Magic Johnson. Great job by the Washington Commanders. Some of the owners are a little upset, disappointed that they felt like the league they want him to sell the team, but they feel like he's kind of selling it for less than what they're worth. He feel like they should be up above $7 billion. They're just taking the quickest deal and not letting them make as much money as possible. So they're a little upset about that.
Who's upset?
Some of the owners are upset that they're making him take like the quickest deal, the first deal that comes to him.
Some of the minority owners for Washington?
No, some of the owners in the NFL. Yeah, some of the
other 31. Some of the other 31.
They're saying that that 5.6 billion is low balling?
The 6 billion, yeah.
6 billion.
Low. They should be up above 7 billion.
How much are the Cowboys worth?
Probably about 11 billion. If they were to sell, they'll probably sell for like 11.
No, don't guess. Don't be guessing. Just you just guess.
Correct.
You said
guess. Right. Of all teams, why you just pick somebody else, man?
Right. Well, they're supposed to be the most expensive. But I'm just saying
it's gonna go.
And I think that's why they're upset, because it's like housing. It's like houses. If you want your market is better, or your team is better than what this next team is, because the $544 million in revenue.
The Cowboys are worth 5.6
billion, right?
Okay,
but
so
that's not for sale. That's not for sale. So
it don't matter. That's what they're worth right now.
No. When you're selling something like that,
okay,
it's you're selling is not what you sell it above that. So you're trying to get the future revenue for it, like just like the Denver Broncos. They sold us for $4 billion. They wasn't worth $4 billion when they sold it to Walmart. They weren't worth $4 billion.
What were they worth?
I don't know, like $2 billion or something. 1.8 billion.
They were worth $2 billion, but they sold it for $4 billion.
Yeah, so you sell up. You sell up because you want to get more. So you want to get the earnings for what it's worth for the future.
So you saying if the Cowboys were for sale, they would go for it?
They'll go about 11 to 12 billion. Yeah.
You don't buy more than what they're worth, then you're not gonna make any money. If it's worth $5 billion.
You absolutely are. You absolutely are. How much is just like your boy the Charlotte Hornets, just like Michael Jordan, he's selling his franchise for way more than what it's worth right now.
He bought it for $290 million.
But he's selling it for way more than what it's worth.
They are worth more than that. They worth more than $290 right now, but I'm just saying. You're giving Cowboys double what they're worth,
It's the Cowboys. What do you expect?
Corey, I told you not to go there, man.
My bad, ladies and gentlemen. My bad. I'm sorry.
You're gonna make hand over fist.
How much are the Dallas Cowboys worth in today's market?
So, according to ValleyCentral.com, if you
billion and generated $544 million in revenue in 2022.
If you're going to sell, ask me how much would you buy the Cowboys for?
How much would an owner buy the Cowboys for in today's market?
In today's market.
Okay.
The longtime owner estimates he could get a whopping $10 billion for his beloved club, he told Peter King.
So wait a minute, hold on. Let me change it. This is what Jerry Jones said that he thinks he can get for his beloved club.
He definitely will. He definitely can.
Maybe that's why the owner's upset. It says right here that Forbes estimated last year that the Commanders were worth $5.56 billion, ranking sixth among the 32 NFL teams.
Yeah. So and he barely got over that. Like he should have got like at least almost $2 million over that.
So this is okay to go to tally on that or to go on, to tag onto that. Forbes is saying if the franchise were up to sale today, it's worth $8 billion, not 10, but 8. Jerry said he can get 10. Forbes is saying it's worth 8. So at this point, on the Commanders at 5.6 when they could have gotten possibly 7 or 8 also. Right. So they're just worth just as much as the Cowboys.
No.
Okay, you're right. I got you.
No.
I got you.
About 7. Hi, fellas, man. Hey, great show, man.
Hey, whoa. Go ahead, Corey. I got one thing too.
I was about to say I got one trivia question. So if you want to go first, I got one. You can go.
No, mine is a statement. You go ahead first, and then you want me to go first?
Yeah, you can go first. Whatever you want to do. I got one trivia question. Go ahead.
Well, y'all know how I am. I'm an HBCU guy. So my shout out is to Texas Southern University because they are the first HBCU to win a NCAA college championship. Now, granted, it's cheerleading, but still, they won the national championship. National Cheerleading Association. It's still HBCU. It's still an accolade. The first team to ever do it.
Congratulations, Texas Southern.
Texas Southern, yeah.
Texas Southern,
yeah.
And I think somebody mentioned that. Who mentioned that before? Corey, was that you? Who mentioned that?
We talked about Texas Southern, but that's where your boy from the New York Giants. That's where he went.
Strahan?
Strahan, yeah, he went to Texas Southern.
Okay. I've heard us talk about that before. That team, that school. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So,
trivia question.
Yeah. So this is my trivia question for all the guys out there. All right. Well, for everybody, it's TCY family. Who is the only person? All right. think football, guys. Think football. Who is the only person to win a national championship, Heisman Trophy, Rookie of the Year in the NFL, Offensive Player of the Year, a Super Bowl, and a Hall of Fame? The only person, one person who has won, like I said, a national championship in college, Heisman, Rookie of the Year, an Offensive Player of the Year, Super Bowl, and a Hall of Fame.
Roger Staubach.
Okay. OG.
Roger Staubach.
I'm saying no.
He wasn't no Rookie of the Year. That rules him out.
He's 3 out of 4. I mean, that might be the only one he didn't get.
But the question is, they won all of them, so that rules him out.
Right. He didn't win a national championship. Not in Army.
He gonna try to talk about he got 3 out of 4. He out.
Yeah. I was about to say Army never won a national championship, so you should. Okay. You good on that one. You good. You out. Yeah, you can get another chance. So once again, Heisman. No, he won a national championship first. Yep, a Heisman. Then he won the Rookie of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year. He won a Super Bowl, and he is in the Hall of Fame.
So he is the offensive side of the ball. It's tough, real tough.
Now, listen, with the national championship, Heisman, Rookie of the Year, and Offensive Player of the Year, he won those in 4 consecutive years. Then he eventually won the Super Bowl, Hall of Fame.
Mm.
And
There's somebody that played a good bit ago because they're in the hall.
So look, let me. I'll give you a hint. First hint is this person is a running back.
I was gonna say
Reggie Bush.
nah, that's a good one though. But he said Hall of Fame.
His having no count. They took it back.
Yeah,
they gave it back to him. They gave it back to him.
They did.
He requested it. They didn't get it back, right?
They gave it. He hasn't received it back yet, but they gave it back to him.
Okay.
And the answer is Tony Dorsett.
That's a good.
That is the answer. Tony Dorsett. Yep.
Pittsburgh won the national championship.
They did. Great answer, Steve. Great answer. I think I've heard it before.
You didn't say it.
You didn't say it. You thought that Roger. You thought Roger doggone Starback.
I knew it was a Cowboy. I knew it was a Cowboy.
Boy, stop.
He did all this with the Raiders, not with the Cowboys. So don't even do that.
Tony Dorsett didn't play with the Raiders.
Tony Dorsett, what? No, it ain't Tony Dorsett. Anyway.
Marcus Allen.
It's Marcus Allen. It is Marcus Allen. I messed up when I said for the Raiders. He didn't do for the Raiders. I messed up. That's what key OG. Yeah, it's Marcus Allen, not Tony Dorsett.
That doggone G.
That's a great answer. You're right. He is. But yes,
he got that cloud. Yeah, from that cloud. Way up there now, boy. I knew it was a Cowboy.
It messed me up when he said the Cowboy. He ain't played for the Raiders. It messed me all up. Marcus Allen, guys. Marcus Allen.
Great job, man. Great job. Y'all, you're too late, James. Too late, man.
Hey, your internet was slow.
That was a good trivia question, though. It
Great trivia question.
Had me thinking, boy.
Hey, what two college teams, schools have never won a championship in any of their sports teams? What two schools in college?
Division one.
Have never won a championship in nothing.
And nothing.
No baseball, no basketball, no football, no nothing.
Can you give us a conference?
It's two different conferences.
There
you go.
That's your clue.
All right, I'm gonna say
one. One is a Big 10 or Big 12. I'm sorry, Big 12. I think it's 12. Big 12.
Pac-12.
No, not Pac-12. Big 12.
Big 12.
Are they still Big 12?
I don't know.
I guess you're talking about Oklahoma in there.
Yeah. And then one used to be ACC.
Used to be ACC.
I think they're Big 10 now.
Big 10 now?
I think they're Big 10 now.
They never won nothing. None of they stuff.
Maryland has won the championship.
Ball State. I'm gonna say Ball State and Iowa.
So you said
The
Big 12 and the Big 10. Big 12 and the Big 10. Big 12 and Big 10.
Let's go ACC and Big 12.
ACC.
Are you making this up as you go along?
I don't know if they. I know. I want to say they moved out of it, but
moved out of ACC.
Yeah,
I think might not moved out of ACC. I know Maryland moved out.
They the only ones.
I think they're the only one. I could be wrong. Boston College.
Boston.
All
Then they
right.
went with Matt.
Steve got one of them. Steve got one of them.
Kansas State.
Boston College.
No.
You said ACC, man.
That's close, though. That's close.
You might be giving us a conference.
Indiana ain't never. No, they won in basketball.
Wake Forest.
Wake Forest. Then they win
With
that man said Southern. Damn. we won something. Bayou Classic.
y'all give up.
I give up. Let's see what conference this really is.
Virginia Tech.
Oh, they are ACC.
ACC.
Yeah.
They never won nothing, and who else?
And Kansas State.
Kansas State.
Okay.
Yep.
Dang, Virginia Tech ain't never won nothing.
Nothing. Can you believe that?
I'm just about to say, nothing.
Yeah.
You was talking about this game. You see what score this game is now, right?
It's
Oh,
close.
yeah. It's close. 3-point game, man. Not even water polo.
Yeah, I know, right? I know, Steve. Nothing. I can get there, look them. I can get there.
Not even water polo. That's a pretty good one.
All right, man. Great show, fellas. Hey, episode 89 in the books.
Where you get that where you get that question from?
You know, I just be thinking this. Actually, I heard it on.
Oh, I was gonna say, but you thinking? Hey, hold up.
I heard it through March Madness, and when they said K-State, I was like, oh wow. And then I said, well, let me see if any other teams have never made it, and I looked it up. No.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, hey, that boy making up a question.
He said Kansas State been to the Final Four. Yeah.
But
Whoa, they made it to the Final Four. They made they won the championship. They won the regional.
No, that.
but then Michael Vick lose in the Natty?
Yeah.
So they had a conference championship then, right?
No, national championship.
Oh, you talking about a full ring?
You got to come on with something that you hang up there, baby. That banner. Yeah.
The band ain't won.
Hey, man, great show, man. It's great to see all y'all out there. TCY family is growing, man. I appreciate each and every one of you all. Before we get off, I do have to welcome another new member to the family, man. Tom Holden. Welcome to the TCY family. All right.
Thank y'all. We don't reach 500 subscribers on YouTube and what else on that we got, G? That's it. Okay. Twitch 600. Okay, my bad. Thank you. 5.
Yeah. But hey, we appreciate you all subscribing on YouTube, man. Great job. We at 504 now. 504, man. We're moving up daily. So we appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. Snack Pants, my guy, Marcus Small. Love you, my guy. James Little John, love you, baby. Steve, man, not your average guy, man. We missed you Monday, baby, at the golf tournament, but we will definitely see you at the cookout once we get it together. My cousin Matt, I love you, baby. Thank you for rocking with us, man. My wife, Crystal Wright, make sure y'all check out the That's Right podcast.
Happy belated birthday to Elisa.
Happy belated birthday to my sister, man, Elisa Wright. She is out there celebrating still to this day. NF Skull, my nephew, man. Thank you for rocking with us, nephew, man. We love you, baby. I think we got a good surprise for you coming up too, man. James Little John, Rodney Little John, Kamarie White. I know you're not on right now, but I know you're gonna be watching later. BB as well. I know you're gonna be watching later. BB said he's not really coming on until we start talking football. When we start talking football, he'll jump back on.
Hey, that's your typical Cowboy fan.
Oh, Matt Nagy, man, it's good to see you, bro, man. Welcome back, homie. Welcome back, man. Good to see you. And anybody else we may have missed. Oh, Biscuit, man. Appreciate you, big homie. we appreciate y'all, man. We'll see y'all on Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Remember, keep your head on swivel and keep God first. We are out. Peace.
Y'all be careful, fellas.
Y'all pray for my internet.
Yep. Y'all pray for me. Y'all pray for my
I know it.
See, look, I didn't buff